Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about Lucifer season 5 and what happened at the end of the season. Please take note that this is a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the series, don't click. But before we go into details, if you're new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. Leave a comment below I subscribe and I'll do well to reply every comment. Lucifer season 5 is now streaming on Netflix and viewers are curious to know more about how part 1 of Lucifer ended. What happened at the end of Lucifer? After more than 1 year of waiting, Lucifer season 5 part 1 is finally available to stream and express.co.uk has everything you need to know about the end of part 1. What happened at the end of Lucifer season 5? Well, Lucifer Morningstar, played by Tom Ellis, certainly found himself in a compromising position at the beginning of the season 5. Well, Lucifer had been shot by Dan Espinosa, played by Kevin Alejandro, who had been instructed by Lucifer's evil twin brother, Michael. Yes, he's still here to kill him. Dan had also been spooked after seeing Lucifer's devil's face and wanted to protect his ex-wife, Chloe, Lauren German, and his daughter Trixie, Scarlett Espinosa. So can you really blame him for pulling the trigger? I don't think so. Fans feared the worst when the bullets fired through Lucifer's chest, as in the past he had been vulnerable around Chloe Decker, meaning he would lose his power of immortality. However, in a strange turn of events, Lucifer survived the shooting, much to everyone's surprise. Just exactly why Lucifer's vulnerability has disappeared around Chloe, now they are together, remains unsolved.
It's a pretty mighty swing you've got.
Michael has suggested it is because Lucifer is choosing no longer to be vulnerable around Chloe and has even hinted Lucifer may not really love her. But unfortunately, this was never explained in part 1. Elsewhere in the episodes, the LAPD were investigating a serial killer who had murdered women around the city. Detective Decker cracked the case and realized there were 2 serial killers, not just the one they had arrested. She also uncovered the killer was operating under the name Lilyman. However, as Chloe closed in on the killer, she was kidnapped by, you guessed it, Michael, who is back on Earth again. In a shocking turn of events, the killer turned out to be Pert, played by Alex Koch, Ella, played by Amy Gasha, new lovable boyfriend. Hearts across the world broke for Ella as it looks like she had finally found happiness. Unfortunately, at this point, Lucifer was unaware his brother was behind Chloe's disappearance and they believed Pet was linked to the case. Well, it was not until Lucifer had spoken to Dan he realized Michael had taken Chloe hostage. Dan was also able to reveal Michael had flown him to a cave where they had discussed Dan shooting Lucifer. But Dan, being Dan, had passed out on the flight and could not remember the exact location. With some serious detective work to do, Lucifer and Mace, played by Leslie Ann, and Dan were able to find Chloe imprisoned in a cave at an abandoned zoo. Things were obviously too good to be true, and Michael was right to warn he had bigger plans. Just as Lucifer was about to tell Chloe those 3 words she had been wanting to hear, Amenadiel froze time, with only the celestial beings on Earth remaining unfrozen. Amenadiel, played by Woodside, was reacting to the news his son, Charlie, was not half human, half angel, and instead was a full human. In this process, he discovered he could freeze time. Just as it looked like Lucifer season 5 part 1 was about to end on a huge cliffhanger, Michael once again burst onto the scene. However, this time, he was joined by Mace, who had decided to side with the evil angel. Mace, who had been struggling with the idea she had no soul and feeling betrayed by Lucifer's lies about her mother, Lilith, had been promised a soul by Michael if she joined him, which she accepted. This is very interesting. More so, as Mace, Amenadiel, Lucifer and Michael engaged in a battle in the middle of the LAPD office, they were interrupted by figure fans who had been waiting to meet for the past 5 seasons. Finally, fans got to meet Lucifer's father, God, played by Demis Haysbert. God appeared on the steps of the LAPD office and said, "Children, you know I hate it when you fight." And it was in that moment Lucifer season 5 part 1 came to an end. Thankfully, there are 8 more episodes to go in the 5th series, which will hopefully arrive on Netflix very soon. Lucifer season 6 has also been given a green light by Netflix, so there's plenty more supernatural drama to come. One thing is for sure, Lucifer's fans will eagerly be waiting to hear Lucifer say, "I love you," not to mention what God has in store for his warring sons and demons. This is very interesting. Thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment.